Alright guys, so I have done the whole setup here and now I am in my room and we are going to be going and seeing the Hollyberry video that actually dropped this morning. I was late on it because I was super tired and stuff, but what is true happiness? We have the first look at Hollyberry Awakens true form, so let's go and look at this video together.
이터널 슈가 쿠키들을 놓아줘!
가엾은 쿠키들은 낙원을 나서고 나서야 진짜 행복은 나태란 걸 깨닫고 내 품으로 돌아오지. 너도 알잖아. 난 낙원을 나가려는 쿠키들을 막지 않아.
내가 아무리 노력해도 줄 수 없었던 행복을 여기에서 겨우 누리고 있는데
너와 내가 힘을 합치면 그 어떤 쿠키도 아파하지 않고 고통스러워하지 않을 거야. 하지만 제가 지켜내고 싶었던 홀리베리 왕국은 이곳이 아니라는 생각이 듭니다.
홀리베리 왕국 쿠키들의 낭만과 열정에 어렸던 눈동자를 기억한다면 모두 나와 같은 선택을 할 거야. 자, 이제 그 마음을 담아 이 달콤하고 잔인한 환상을 깨뜨릴 차례야. 네가 그 어떤 말로 흔들어도 나는 더 이상 나태하며 안주하지 않아. 난 몇 번이고 다시 앞으로 나아갈 테니까. 그것이 나의 열정.
Okay, can we talk about this real quick, guys? Let's look at this thing real quick. She's breaking out of her old self here, guys, right? The self that she was just holding on to for so long, and bam, literally looks like a Valkyrie, I gotta say. And I'm guessing this is all the hair right over here. She has her Hollyberry ponytail, right? Helmet. She's breaking out of her old self, right? Her old, you know, how she used to be, now to the true self, right? That she wants to be. For that is the path my heart yearns for. All right, absolutely looks wonderful. I mean, the thing about this is that she actually has the wings of eternal sugar on her shield too, right? And her soul gem did slightly change in the shape a little bit. Instead of a full heart, it's more of a very sharp edged heart and stuff like that. But the shield looks absolutely amazing. Her new armor looks absolutely amazing. And yeah, I am actually so excited to see how this goes. But against the gaslighting queen, Eternal Sugar, all right, we'll see how this new Valkyrie, right, this new Hollyberry cookie is actually going to perform and how she is going to fight against the Eternal Sugar. All right, but let's get into the actual things that you want to be doing right now before the update does come live, because we have less than a week now, all right, until the next update does drop. So let's get into the game and talk about that as well. All right guys, so we are inside of the game. I was not able to log on for a couple days because of all the crazy stuff. I didn't have my internet set up, I didn't have my PC set up. But let's talk about the things that we want to be doing right now before the update goes live, because Hollyberry Cookie is going to be getting her awakened form, our second ancient cookie, right, that was released into the game, but the second last cookie to be getting the awakened form. I'm actually super excited. I already have her 5-star ascended because that's how it was back in the days when I used to max everything out. So first thing is, most likely you want to go and invest in Hollyberry Cookie, obviously, because of the fact that she is going to be meta. She's probably not going to be very worth putting into the haul, just because she is going to be one of your main cookies now. Probably just better to go and invest it. If you don't have any, then put it into the haul. Get it up to max level out for your skill and your cookie level, all right, depending on how many cookies you have maxed out. But yeah, this is going to help out for those of you guys who are struggling in the XP Star Jelly, Skill Powder. Every new cookie, you don't need to level them up right away, especially if you have already your main team, and then you can just go and put it into the haul. Absolutely a wonderful mechanism, all right? So that's the number one thing that I would do, obviously, because you want to take full advantage of Hollyberry Awaken once she does come out. Next one is going to be the fact that now that we have Hollyberry Awaken coming out, we are going to be getting the next episode of Beastie's which is going to be BC's episode 10. All right, so if you guys have already cleared up episode 9 and everything else, then this is the time for you to save up your juicy stamina jelly. All right, this is going to be the time where you want to go and farm it from the town square. The town square is going to allow you guys to go and get a lot of your stamina jelly, not only the regular one but the juicy stamina jelly here, because once you guys do just kind of AFK every single day, you're able to claim 120, and that is going to be a lot, guys. So I definitely recommend you guys to do this. This is going to be something that you guys are able to just simply put it on idle mode, basically just leave it on AFK, and then just simply collect the stuff at the end of it. You guys can speed up the process by taking advantage of the little quest that we have daily. That is going to allow you guys to not spend a whole bunch of time here on the town square if you guys would not like to do that. So that is going to be another thing that you guys will definitely want to take advantage of, because once the story does come out, you want to go through the story. If you don't care about the story, at least the rewards, right? The first time clear rewards, the basic star rewards that you have, everything like that is going to be there. So you want to honestly want to take advantage of it. All right, another thing that I want to talk about is not going to be the gacha itself, but the event side. So the event side of things, if you guys actually go into it right now, then in about 5 days, so less than a week, right, the event is going to be ending, and that means that the Light of Sloth, which is going to be your main majority of your pools are going to be coming from, is going to be disappearing in 5 days. The gacha itself is going to be staying for another good 2 weeks after the update comes out, so you do have the time to try and pull it. The only other way to actually go and get Light of Sloth after the event is over is going to be from the shop, where you're going to be getting the daily gift, or you will have to go and actually buy it yourself, all right, with your actual money. All right, so those are the only things that you actually have right now that is going to be remaining. So in the 5 days, I would definitely recommend you guys to take advantage of everything. Not only do you guys get crystals and all extra rewards, but you are going to be able to get at least a free eternal sugar. Your path, the path of sloth, the other thing I believe is the lovely car spread. I actually need to go and do this. I should be able to go and get the 10 by the end of it, once I do watch the ads and stuff. This stamina jelly challenge, I would recommend at this point just getting the 100 and then not doing any of the other ones, because of the fact that you don't want to be spending too much of the actual juicy stamina jelly. And then of course that is pretty much what we have. All right, another thing that I do want to let you guys know that you want to be taken advantage of is going to be the beast raid as well as the boss rush shop. So I still need to go through the boss rush. Again, I have been kind of busy with all the moving stuff, so there is that. But the shop itself is going to be having, again, the Eternal Sugar Soul Stone. And this is something that you want to buy. That's extra 4 that you have right there. And then, of course, the 50 of the cookie cutters that you guys have that is available to you guys. Additional to that, the beast raid itself is also going to have a lot of stuff. I actually haven't touched the beast raid since we kind of have the update, but right over here, if you guys go into the shop, then you guys have this right over here. This is going to give you guys 6. Once the 5-day refreshes, you are going to be able to get another 6, and then I believe it's going to reset one more time, and that's going to be another 6. So that is going to be all of the extra eternal sugar stuff, your soul stones that you are able to go and get. And I do recommend you guys to go and get it, because that is free soul stone. Additional to that, I would recommend you guys to go and get all the cookie cutters, because that you can use later down the line. Once Eternal Sugar's banner is over, you guys are going to be able to get Eternal Sugar into the regular banner, and then you're going to be able to go and pull for her, or at least have a chance of pulling her from it. Another thing that I do want to let you guys know of is going to be saving up your faithful cookie cutters. This is going to allow you to go and pull on the next banner that is going to be coming out, so I definitely recommend you guys to do that. All right, and then besides that, we all have the regular stuff. You have the guild boss battle, you have the cookie alliance, you have the arena. Sorry guys, I could not make an arena video this time around. I was just so busy. I was going all over the place this month. I wasn't able to sit still at my desk at home. I was out of house most of the time of the month of May, I'll have to say, except for the actual update, which I was very thankful about. But besides that, right now, I would say save your resources, save your, juicy stamina jelly, level up Hollyberry, get her ready, and then, take advantage of all the event stuff. You have a lot of extra stuff. For those of you guys who still don't know, I guess this is something that I do need to always talk about. Hollyberry is going to be a defense cookie, and if you guys didn't know, you guys are able to go and choose a specific skill powder. Every single video I make of this, there's at least one comment talking about, hey, I did not know that, thank you. So I want to make that part right over here, so you guys are able to see, if you guys are wanting to go and farm that specific skill powder, that is going to be it. Another thing is, if you guys watched that trailer, the trailer had raspberry, right? Raspberry is going to be our cookie that is going to be getting a magic candy. Not only that, the PD said that she is going to be getting a rework as well. So she's another cookie that I have put into the actual Hall of Ancient Heroes, so you can see level 90 and level 90 right over here. So this is another cookie that you might want to go and invest in and kind of have in hand, so that she will become useful, so that you can actually take advantage of her when she does come out with the magic candy and the rework. I'm actually pretty excited to see what kind of rework she's going to be. She actually was very, very useful when Hollyberry did come out, because of the rise of like the triple and quad tank, which was a very absurd time that back then. So right now we have no tank, right? We'll see if that is gonna be changing. That must be changing, because Hollyberry is a tank, but how much is gonna change once the actual magic candy comes out? Will we only have Hollyberry, or will we have raspberry inside of the arena as well, which will be very, very fun to see. So I am very excited for the whole thing. But those are a couple of the things that I do want to recommend you guys to do. Take advantage of every little thing. Don't forget about the last couple of things that you have for Eternal Sugar. Monster Menace is still available. I definitely recommend you guys to at least spend your stamina jelly doing the Monster Menace. That also count towards that challenge that you guys have for clearing beasties and spending on the juicy stamina jelly, so that count towards this. So I would just at least recommend doing that, so that you guys have it. All right, anyways, that's pretty much what I have for you guys for this video. Thank you guys for all the wait and the support that you guys have given. I have been kind of stressing out because I haven't been able to make videos. My setup was all taken apart. I had to get internet set up, I had to get my mesh set up, I had to get the tables assembled. Everything was kind of all over the place this coming week. But hopefully starting today, right, I'm gonna slowly clean out everything, go back to the other house and clean that house out as well. There's still a lot of stuff remaining there I have to go and pick up, but at the same time, now that I have the setup, I can go and make some more videos, especially with Hollyberry Awaken coming out. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video.